All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all doing well. I apologize for the semi-late start. I'm doing my best. Dinner was a bit late tonight due to, life circumstance trademark. I was muted? There was no verbal abuse. No, I muted it on purpose so that you didn't have to hear me like banging on my keyboard like a petulant child as I tried to set stream up. Why wasn't there verbal abuse? Because I'm a nice person. Oh, my bad. My bad. It's okay. All right. Yeah, no, I also have to apologize for no stream on Monday. I forget what was happening on Monday. Oh, right, finals. That was horrible. But it's over. So, no way it's the world to idol. What? Nice guy, TM. Yes, sir. Yeah, so I just got done my finals. That was kind of a thing. Well, I'm not done all of them. I still have a final project due on Friday that I was working on Monday. I low-key, I don't think we're gonna make it. But I had the final exams as well and whatnot, so that was cool. Yeah. No, hopefully at least next week we can get a full schedule in before I have to go back to, school and whatnot. And then I think we're gonna take a little bit of a break, just while I adjust to the new schedule and whatnot, and then we'll be back at it. Hopefully no big pauses for the school year this year. You know. All right, so. No Baba? No, we're gonna Baba. Don't you worry. I'm getting ready for it. I'm trying to figure out like what we're actually supposed to do here. I spent a little too long yapping, and now I'm in the puzzle without actually knowing what the rules of the puzzle are. Oh, speaking of puzzles, I also did an escape room for the first time. That shit's fucking awesome. Let me tell you. Highly recommend. Baba is you. Alright. Kiki is fallen push. So we're in like platformer mode. Baba escape room when? Every Baba level is an escape room. That's we're already there, dog. Like prison 2, Skull House, Love House, IRL. Dude, if I could get Hempuli to make a Baba Is You escape room IRL, like, we'd be flying. You have to be very picky about who you take to an escape room. I wasn't paying for the escape room, so it was actually the organizer that had to be picky about bringing me to the escape room. Sucks as much with shit people and is awesome with awesome people. We were not awesome people, suffice to say. We did well. We went into a group. We did a group of 2 for something that was supposed to have a minimum of 4. So it was like the fact that we got out like still mostly on time was kind of cool. Sorry, but you know, is what it is. So Cloud is defeat. We can't go through these. Rocket is push. UFO is push. So we can't get the we can't get the UFO out. It looks like. So what to do? What to do? So hold on, can we? Don't worry about it. Something like that. Don't worry about it. Anyway, so it looks to me like we just want the it looks to me like we just want to get Kiki over to the whatchamacallit. So alright. So we can push Kiki. Your keyboard must be a petri dish. Fuck no, dude. No, this keyboard's actually fairly new, and thankfully it's, like, rather easy to clean. That, like, one of the big problems with my older keyboard was that, like, the keys were kind of recessed into the casing. And that was kind of a bitch to do. Ooh. How are we gonna... That was kind of a bitch to deal with, because of the fact that, like, in order to actually properly clean it out, I would have to remove the keycaps. And, I mean, doing that, don't get me wrong, isn't, like, too much of a pain. But, like, it's enough that cleaning the keyboard out, like, on a regular basis wasn't, I don't think, too viable. Hold up. I'm still trying to, like... Alright, so we eventually make Kiki open, right? And our goal is to get Kiki to, like, right here. Rocket is push, UFO is push, right? Okay, so we can change this around. And then... If I do this, I don't... Oh, wait, hold up. We can actually get some height this way. Ooh, check this out. Right. And then we can get Kiki over here. Ah. But then we have a problem. Okay, so... We want Kiki to fall, like, right here. Which means we want Kiki, like, here-ish. And I think that, you know what, now that I'm thinking about it, that's probably just entirely doable. Check this out. So, we get Kiki here. Oh, but we can't have Rocket and UFO be push at the same time, huh? My plans are falling apart at the seams, bro. I think we're, like, just short of nouns for this. Oh, wait. No, we're not. Haha. Check this out. Wait. No, we are. We totally are. So I think the UFO ending position must necessarily be here. Unless there's some way I'm not seeing to smuggle another thing over. Oh. Hold on. No, we can't do that either. I was thinking for a moment that we could take the, like the rocket and UFO blocks and whatnot and push them, like, up into this chamber and then through the clouds, but I don't think we have a way to really manipulate them like that. So, then, what do we want to do here? If I do rocket as push, right? Does this count as a... Yeah, okay, so that doesn't work out. By the way, how long does the video redeem stay? For as long as the video. Do you remember that one stream way back when we were doing Hollow Knight, and I was just like putting random shit up on the screen for funsies? I was thinking that we just like do that again. If I... Oh, hold up. Dude. Dooge. Okay. Ooh. New idea. What if it loops? I don't know. I mean, I guess I'll put it up there for as long as I think it's funny. See, I think maybe I fucked up here. Distinct possibility of me fucking up. What if I do that, get that out of there, and then we do a little bit of... So we want to end with and open, right? And then, like, I feel as though that's what we want. We just lose all our bullshit after that. Like, our marbles. They're gone, bro. Huh. Can I... Right, if I push you up into there... Then I can't... I don't... We're in a situation. What if it's a 100% walkthrough of Baba? Dude, honestly... Okay, so here's one of the like limitations, the technical limitations of the video redeem, right? I actually have to be able to download the video and then like put it in OBS. So if you do the video redeem and send me a 100% walkthrough of Baba, I will have to download a 100% walkthrough of Baba. Which, like, is probably... Well, actually, you know what? I have pretty decent internet. Maybe that'll finish. Maybe that would finish before I got off. But, like... But why? But why would you do that? Also, like, in general, I don't know, maybe. A race to see who beats Baba faster? Definitely the other guy. Ooh, wait, hold up. There's this down here. And I feel like we could definitely do some bullshit there. Do I have a way to... Oh, there it is. Yo! I'm the best. Check it. And they want to call these fucking tutorial levels. OMG, if I join the military, I can fly drones. Yeah. Okay, so like the problem with this statement is that it's completely true, but it sounds to me like it's one of those like formally logically true statements wherein like you have a logical like you have an x implies y where y is already like true regardless, you know? Like you're not lying, but what you seem to be trying to achieve here is like by default allowable. Like you can get a drone. Where's the best word? The best word is, hold up. Let me Oh, I think it's this one? No. Hold up. It's in here somewhere. We're gonna find it. You know what? Maybe... Actually, that might have been 9 or 8? 7? Trio? I don't know. It's somewhere in here. Wait, actually, where is it? I thought it was in the bonus level. 8. Oh, wait. Maybe it's in 12. Quitting the game right now, huh? Alright, yeah, fuck it. I don't know. It's somewhere. We saw it last time. You had to be there. It made the little girl in the top left corner sparkly. The ad made it look so much cooler with a Hercules in the background. I can't argue with that, man. Are you trying to join Bolock Heedmart? Skill issue? Yeah, a little bit. Look, I'm doing my best out here, alright? No need to berate me over my, my lack of skill. Or, you know, I mean, I guess we did just solve a level in under, like, 10 minutes, so maybe sit the fuck down. Maybe be quiet. Okay, stars fall and push. Moon is you. Door is sink. Skull is defeat. Cloud is stop. Flag is win. Okay, so... I don't get it. Moon is you, and, so we have an extra and clause here. I don't see best, but where, what? But where is the best you're doing? Shh. You'll see, it'll be in one of the custom levels, probably. Alright, so, Moon is you, stars fall and push. So, I feel like we can rearrange this to, like, you know, make it... Wait, you know what? Hold on. Before we get any of that going, star is you... Oh, wait. What if I do moon is you and fall? Like, is that actually going to restrict my movement? Oh. Oh, wow. Wow, that sucks. Okay. You know what, though? I'm about to blow your fucking mind. So, I think what we want to do here is... we want to become star temporarily. And then we want to set this up such that we can drop it through this. And then we're gonna also want to get the moon through there. Somehow. Moon is you. We can't move. I don't think we can move this for the most part. But, what we can do... Oh, wait, you know what? Hold up. Check this out. Star is you. And fall. Oh, wait. Star is you. Moon is... fall. Dude, I don't even need to fuck with all the platforming challenges. I'm just that good. Moon is fall. Oh. Shit. My bad. Right? And now we can do... Oh. Mmm. Hold up. How many blocks is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. That's not good. Can I... The text isn't floating, so I think we really just need to get a, I think we just need to get... like, a block over there. So what? Can we do that, though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. When did I skip a fucking... Okay, whatever. Sure. Although I think I might have done this out of order. Something tells me. Yeah, almost definitely. Okay. So I think what needs to happen here is that we want Star Is You set up. Oh. Hold up. Okay, let's do this way. Star Is You, and then we can do... Push this way. Oh, wait. We need the moon. So Gru-pilled right now. Alright, I want an and down here. Actually, you know what? Maybe we do push. I feel like we're not gonna need push. Right? And then moon... here. Moon is you and star is you. This is really uncomfortable for the time being. Actually, hold up. Can I... Let's go back a little bit. I want to desync this such that... Ooh. Alright, hold on. What I want is for... star to be kind of like set up over the pit. Because I want to get the star in there. Okay, right. Cool, 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 cool. And then we just do... Star Is Fall, I think, now? Oh, wait. Yeah, sure. Star Is Fall. And then we'll do... I think we just start pushing junk down. Right? Oh. A star and moon. Right, and then... Sweet. Yo! We're kind of going, man. Frog, have you ever played this game? I feel like this is something that'd be, like, mostly up your alley. When moon is weak, dust. Who is Frog? You. Oh, wait. Dude. I've been fucked up the whole time. No! Okay. Alright. Dude. Dude. Alright, so there's another guy named Frog that has the same name color and, like, roughly the same name length. And I just haven't been fucking reading. I'm so sorry, dude. No. I got myself got, man. It's so over. Holy shit. I gotta fix that at some point. When I do the overlay update, I've gotta make it so it remembers people who've already followed. Shit, man. Fuck. Alright, hold on. Let me try to recover from psychic attack real quick. Let's see if we can... Alright, so... Actual skill issue? Yeah. A little bit. We'll figure it out, man. Alright, so Moon is weak. We have Wind just sitting here, and so is Dust. Push is Star. Belt is Shift. Text is Fall and Float. Wall is Stop. Rocket is U. So... I can't do anything with the Star. Star is Defeat, Dust is Defeat, and Dust. Right. Huh. Okay, so... We want Dust is weak, I guess? And then Star is Push. Oh, but we need Moon is Win. Oh. That's not good. Ooh, okay, so that's actually, like, insidious. That's just the worst. I can't make the Star weak, I don't think, right? Well, that's not necessarily true. So if we do Stars put, you know what's weird? Like, why am I able to clip into the text when it falls on me? That's so strange. I feel like we're supposed to... If you saw this level, I will get you a follower. Dog, you're on, baby. So... I feel like we're supposed to somehow get this star up here to give us a buffer to, like, work in here. If that makes any sense. I can't seem to move this stack. Like, I feel as though this seems to be the only option for us on this front. Moon is weak. If Dust is weak, can't I well, that brings us back to the problem of, Moon is weak. Moon is Dust. Star is Moon? That would be silly as hell. Although text being... Okay, so we can't push anything up either. Interessante. 1, 2, 3. I got your ass. Oh wait, we want... Maybe I want to push this in reverse. Now that I'm thinking about it. Right? Because this is gonna... But I don't think I can. Stars push. So we do this. I can't push these over here. So we do actually need to, like... It looks like we have to do this. I feel as though this is our only way. We clear out this room here. Stars push. Oh. Well, maybe we don't need that much. Is there some, like, clippy bullshit I have to do here? I see cheese. I hope so. We're on the moon, dude. Alright, so this gets me... I think this fucks me up. Do I just need... If I do this, I don't think that I can then manipulate Star, though. Right? Yeah. Stars push. Yeah, so that's... I think that's a no-go. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Stars push. Can I... And that's also bad. Right, so that blocks us. How can I make it so that that works? I guess I can, what, sacrifice 2 things and then do... Huh. Okay. So, I don't think... This isn't a solution, I don't think. But we're going to do it anyway because I want to see what happens. So I want to push you out. That's worse. I should not have restarted. My immediate instinct to hit escape R is like the worst thing in the world. So if I can't push you out, I can push you out. So we'll do dust. Dude, I have to like speak in Yoda talk. Weak? We can't do that. So what if I dust is weak? Right? Okay, sure. So now we can drop things down onto here. Stars push. Sure, okay. And then we just need an is. Which we can get from here because Star doesn't need to be anything anymore. But we find ourselves in a conundrum because we have a star in the way. Alright, so moon. And then the question is, what do we do with this this star here? I think that maybe putting moon down here is not... Stars win, stars defeat. I don't think that we can... Hold up. I don't think Order of Operations allows this, but I want to try it. Oh, wait. I forgot. We can put things into... I almost fucked that shit up again. Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. I forgot that we can, like, send things into the chamber. Trademark, exclamation point. So we can just do moon. And then we add a little bit of is to our ooh. Oh, wait. I did that entirely by accident. All right, GG easy. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of cheesed that just like on the basis of the fact that my keyboard is too sensitive to let me let go of the A button. Where's the music? Is it not playing? Can you not hear the game? Yeah, no, it's hold up. I can hear it just fine. I don't know if the mixing's off. Let me know. Is the Baba sound effect itself like relatively okay? Because like if that's loud enough, I can just turn the game music up. All right. So this is more or less the same thing. It seems like. Belt is shift. Text is fall and float. Wall and cloud is stop. Rocket is you. Dust is defeat and dust, so is star. Weird that they would lock the star up. So I think our opening move necessarily has to be dust is weak. The question is, how do we want to do that? We still have this like whole chamber here, but I feel as though this indent down here is also very strange, yes? So I guess moon is dust immediately fucks us. So let's get that out. Dust is weak. Right? And then that lets us get rid of this. But now we have the problem of Win and Moon not really being able to go anywhere. So we can do stars push. And then I think that we can do my first approach here, which is that we can then okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Just, you know, off the rip intuitively. I think that we want to push I think we want to make use of this chamber down here on the left instead of this. And then I think we want to do Dust is Weak down here. And then find some way to get rid of Dust. And then we can use the leftover bullshit from Dust is... Like, we put Weak in here, I guess, right? And then we... but then we're left with Dust is... I have a bad idea. Do you wanna tell me about it, or are we just gonna let that shit roll? Alright, push the star. Star's push is, I think, still the only thing we really have to do here, which is nice. Replace map.ogg in the music folder of the game with the file I sent you in DMs. Hold on. Dude, what? Dun, 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 dun. Where do I know this melody? Where's this from? This sounds like a Siva Gunner rip. Hold on, how do I make it so that you guys can like actually hear this? If I do that... I'm like, I'm perplexed trying to figure out. Hold up. Here, hold up. Let me. What the fuck? Is that the... This is a fucking Undertale song. I'm almost certain. Like, that sounds like the motif. I've got to be going fucking crazy. Alright, hold on. Let me... Enough of that. I'm gonna have to figure this out. Okay, so now that stars push... Shit. Man, you just got me all fucked up. Like, come on. Huh. Would still be funnier to replace the file to troll the viewers. I think I'll do that, like, after stream, just because I don't want to... Our time on this earth is limited, and, you know, all that bullshit. So let's see what we're up to here. Moon is win. Gotta love putting that motif in literally everything. I mean, he's a baller for that. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think repetition, specifically for me, is probably one of the best ways that you can, like, make something appealing. Like, I mean, in general, it's a very good way to sort of give extra kick to a song, because, like, you know, that's basically the entirety of, like, Seven Nation Army and whatnot. But, like, I don't know, man. He went crazy with it, and it's a good motif. I respect the hustle. Also, welcome in Epic Itty. How do I pronounce that? You got to give me the phonetics. Epic Itty, Epic Kitty. Epi Kitty. Shit, dude. I'm having my neurons ground down at record speed. You're gonna have to forgive me. Epic Kitty. All right, very cool. Got you. I tried. There was an attempt. Okay, so we'll do this. Check it out. Check it out. Dust is weak. Much like my flesh. We'll do pushes stars so that I don't kill myself on this. Crazy, I know. Far from the worst anyone's done it. What's been the worst? I feel like that was a pretty bad fucking butchery, my guy. Shit. Okay. Here... Stars push. Here we get to, like, the meat and potatoes of the matter, though. Someone typed out Epikes? Epics? I got an epic tree several times. Epic. I mean, I feel like I could have fallen for that one. Absolutely. I mean, I'm just dumb like that, but all right. Let's I think we need to maintain Dust is weak for the whole time. I'm not happy about it. Epic T is coming too. You gotta like skip a vowel for that one though. Like I can understand adding like consonants, just because like think about it. Like if you're just reading through, your autocorrect is gonna do that for you. But like at least you got all the. After you, I don't think you were here for it, but I already fucked up one name. If I do another, I think I've just got to quit then and there. I sent you another file for the same reason. All right, hold up. Let's enjoy this one together while I figure out what the fuck we're doing. You're such a bastard. Okay, alright, point taken. Fine. I know it. I know it. I just don't know where it came from. Moon is... Alright, shit. What if I have it so that every time I boot it up, it's like a 1 in 3 chance? Like, I feel like I could make a little script that just, like, randomly subs them out. That'd be kind of hot. Wind, moon is weak, dust. Push is star. Okay, so where am I putting the weak dust? That's like, I think, our first order of business. Also, I have a version of this where Hempuli saying Baba instead of the interests. Do they just have, like, the MIDI out and, like, available for people to vocode over? Moon is weak. Okay, so dust is weak is definitely a requirement. I don't know what we want to do with the star. Like, we could use the star to kind of, like, space things. If that makes sense. Like, we can use it to prop a clause up. The problem is that we would then need to... Like, there's nowhere that... Oh. Oh. Oh, no. Wait, I can't do that. My thought was that we can put the star over here and then, like, use it to kind of ferry things across. But I don't think that's what we're supposed to be doing here. Shit and fuck. And maybe a little bit of piss, if we're feeling it. Hempuli made the instrument and it's publicly available. I have an idea for a mashup that I never got around to making. It's the most niche thing I've ever come up with. Do you just, like, make mashups for fun? Baba map theme plus Shop Vac by Jonathan Colton. Let's go. We used to, I used to be the lab assistant at a metal shop at my university, and all, like, the dumbass students, we'd go in and, like, there'd be aluminum shavings all over the floor, and we'd use the Shop Vac for it. Well, I say we, I mean the students. The staff never used the Shop Vac for it for obvious reasons. But, I mean, on the rare occasions that, like, the students cleaned up, they would use the vacuum for, like, the shavings that came off the lathe and whatnot. And, like, I felt bad about it because the janitor, who, like, honestly wasn't even really a janitor at that point. He was, like, he was practically helping run classes. The janitor brought that shop vacuum in as, like, his own vacuum, and it just got so irrevocably fucked. Sent it to you in your DMs. No, but I'd like to. The creative pursuits, my man. I believe you've got the juice in you. Honestly, though, I don't know, like, dick about audio editing, so... We're in the same boat. Mostly. I mean, I've never really wanted to make a mashup, I guess, and I've never really, you know. I mean, maybe you do know about audio editing, and there's nothing in, but yeah, whatever. No, the most audio work I've done is the follow notification on my overlay, and that wasn't even like real audio work. Well, I guess the OBS technically has like a bunch of plugins running right now to like DS my vowels and whatnot, or my vowels, DS my words and whatnot. But I don't really count that. That was a little too plug and play for me to count it as actual audio engineering. Man, okay. So pushes star, we like this has to by default be done. And I don't think there's really anything clever we can do here either. So that just leaves this. And it's like, what are we even doing here? Because there's still this, but there's also this down here, and I'm concerned about it. If I do dust is win, and it's weak, I guess it breaks first and then we don't win, unless my order of operations is wrong. I still don't know like what actually happens in what order. You know what, fuck it, let's give it a go. Why not? Dust is weak. Oh wait, we can't do dust is weak and dust is win. Ah. I think if I ever made it, I'd do a cover of Shotback specifically for it, but I don't have good space for that right now. Do you play a physical instrument? Oh wait, it's a fucking shop vacuum. Wait. Hold on, no. I need you to explain. Huh. What can I do? We can't, like, maneuver the star to bring one of these up. Which is unfortunate. It doesn't seem like we can do that, at least. I Sing. It's a song by Jonathan Colton. I'm not very familiar with the artist, I'm sorry. That's cool though. I've got like plenty of admiration for singers in general. One of my good buddies back in high school was a tenor in choir. He was pretty good. I think he actually made it to States, but I haven't really been keeping up with him. Which is unfortunate. He was a really cool guy. That's why he's niche. Alright, point taken. What? What do I want to do with this star, man? Like, this is really fucking me up. I guess I could put it down here, but then the problem is that we don't have a ledge to balance, like, the cross out on. I want, like, a moon is when dust is weak type scenario, right? But the question, like, I have to somehow have space under is, keep the dust suspended, and all that crazy bullshit. Fuck. Which music should I do next? I don't know. I don't really have any like go-to tunes right now that like I also wouldn't be incredibly embarrassed for like listing in the thing. And also everything I listen to is like exceptionally fast, if that makes sense. Like I'm not really big into like speedcore or anything just because like I feel like it sounds all the same after a point, if that makes sense. I mean, Baba music. Oh, so true. Well, I mean, I figured that you were you were doing crossovers like into Baba music, no? Dust is weak. You know, just ignore me. I'm having a stroke over here trying to figure this shit out. Where can I arrange that? Like, here is good, but I can't get that over there. Or can I? Maybe I can. No. No, surely not. Unless... Shit. Okay, so hold up. Let's get this shit down here. Ooh. Hold on, that's kind of juicy. I didn't consider that. So we can raise shit... Ooh. We can raise shit up like this. And then... Hold on. This doesn't work, I don't think, right? Yeah. That's still bad. He wrote the end credit song for the Portal games, and he also wrote a song for the SpongeBob musical. Was that, for the Portal games, was that... Or, was that, Still Alive, or was that, fuck, what's the other one? There's Still Alive, and then there's 3, isn't there? Because, like, there's the one with the GLaDOS turrets. Like, the turret orchestra. There's Still Alive, and then there's the one for the first, no? If you've heard anything of his, it's probably from one of those two plays. Yeah, I've certainly heard of at least the Portal tracks. So, we want... Can I, like, conveyor belt Moon up here real quick? Moon weak. I want Moon. I want to bring Moon up. Moon is win. See, this is the problem. We're like one space off. And I don't think that there's anywhere we can access here that actually, like, gets us that one space. Dust is dust and dust. Star is push. Dude, Star is Moon would go crazy. Although then we wouldn't be able to reclaim it. Both of them, also the one from the Lego one. That's fucking insane. Still like you wouldn't know. I'm sorry. Want You Gone. That was the one I was forgetting. That was haunting me, dude. So, we need to keep Stars push. Or at least we need to, like, keep that working. For now. I feel... Oh. Hold on. Alright. I know I'm getting rid of, like, a crazy amount of progress, but check this out, right? So we can... Sorry, wait, hold up. I'm doing this out of order. We can do this. Wait, this doesn't do anything because this is defeat and not sync. Wait, or does it? Because... Okay, that's not great, but not terrible so far. I think I want that in there. And then I want to eventually push the star in. Right, okay. I think this is it. I learned who he was because my dad has been a fan of his since I was born. His music was the soundtrack for a lot of my childhood car rides. Has he done any work, like, outside of, like, you know, outside of games media and whatnot? Or, like, has he done, like, any standalone tracks, basically? Or, like, an album? Or does he, like, more or less just do music for, you know, more Gestaltine sorts of media? Dust? Huh. Okay, so we'll do Dust as weak. And then I think we can do Stars Push. Oh. Wait. Why not? What the fuck? I feel like I'm getting bullshitted right now. This is fucking crazy. There's still this slot down here. And I'm like, it's upsetting me. Although I don't think there's been anything recently. I'll have to go, like, look at his other stuff, because I've never, like, heard, I don't think, any of his standalone shit. I guess standalone isn't the right word for it, but I'm not too well versed in, whatchamacallit. I'm not too well versed in, like, music in general to know. I really appreciate that the ads that don't talk to you, so if I'm not looking, I don't get advertised to. I'm sorry! I'm doing my best! The albums, at least the most recent album was the Solid State album in 2017. That's a crazy fucking name for an album. In the best way possible. Oh. You know? Hold on, there's something I want to try out. Let me lock in for a sec. So if we do Stars Push... No, wait, that's right. I can't toggle that, like, back and forth right now. Because of the fucking... God fucking damn it, man. This is terrible. Like, this I think really represents the only place that we could do the star thing, right? And it's upsetting because we don't have anything else that we can... Like, I want to get words over here so that we can, like, do that. But I'm not, like, I don't think we have the resources. Moon is weak. Yeah, alright, so let's just do our standard Dust is weak type opener, right? Get our star. Stars push. Sure. And then is there really no way for me to Is there really no way for me to, like, get this over? Like, one would think not, but... Wall and cloud is stop, rocket is you. Yeah, no, because I would have to have, like, a stack of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or I'd have to have 4 here, and... I don't think that works. 3. I mean, I could almost get it. It's just almost doesn't cut it here. I've got a bunch of his songs memorized, but I've not been keeping up with what he's been doing recently. I've always been, like, terrible at memorizing songs. Like, I could always do it partially. I guess that goes back to the repetition thing, like... If there's, like, one, like, stanza of a song that's repeated at least 3 times, like, chances are I'll eventually get it, but... That's not... Well, maybe that's not exactly true. It's embarrassing to admit, but, somebody... what the fuck is the Smash Mouth song? You know the one. Hold on, let me look this shit up. All-Star. At one point, I knew the entirety of All-Star. And, like, that was maybe the only song in history I think that I could possibly claim that I had memorized in its entirety, even for a little bit. And I to this day, I think that fact haunts me. Is there a way that I could... Okay, hold on. Let's see, like, where I can put this star that, like, might change the game for us. So if we do this here, right, nothing cool happens. I don't think. Here would suck. Here doesn't do much. Here doesn't do much either. I don't think there's anything really down here for the star. It really seems like I'm supposed to be putting it here. Or, like, somewhere abouts. And I just don't know, like, there's nowhere to, like, hang anything on. Also, we are kind of restricted in, like, how we move things in general, just because we can only elevate things here. So, like... I'd rather the moon not be weak, actually. Thank you. Let's... Moon is wind. Like, what am I missing? We can push all these down here. We've already established that doesn't do anything for us. I don't think... There's no way, I don't think, to get that over there. Fuck. Moon... I don't want the moon to be weak. Well, I keep doing the same shit. What happens... Okay, so that does work. We can push the star around with the words, even though I don't think that does much for us. Dust, moon. See, I just need one ledge that's, like, propped up. I don't, like, and this is sunken in, and that's killing me, man. How long do you spend listening to the Baba soundtrack a day? I need to know. Shit. Belt is shift, Stars push. Like, and they can't stand on me. So that's not viable. Dust is weak. It seems like I personally need to go through and clear the dust out. So I need to be over there with Dust is weak and Moon is win. Which is crazy. Oh. You know what, though? I get it. So, I think I was right in my first go of this. Or, not my first go of this, but when I was trying stupid shit out earlier, I did all this bullshit. And I think it's necessary. Because we need to be able to either get in there with Dust is weak and Moon is win, which I don't think is possible, or we need to be able to change something about the rules while we're in here. And I think this is really the only way to go about that. So let's get this going. Moon is weak, Dust, blah, blah, blah. So let's get Dust is weak, right? Bring our star out. I don't... maybe this won't work because of the conveyor belt. Okay, and now I just want to set this up such that... the is will drop at some point. Dust is weak. I want Moon is win by the end of this. So... how will we do that? Moon is win, Dust is weak, blah, blah, blah. Actually, hold on. Let me put this star over here. Although this is weird too, I feel, because I need to set it up so that, like, Moon and Win are down here. And, like, that has to happen. Except this has to be over here. You go here. Right. Oh, and then we have the other puzzle, which is the... I need weak to be up here, bro. God damn it. Okay. Depends on how long I play Bubba, so long I reach 1K playtime today. Holy shit, man. Is that, like, mostly in the level editor, or are you just, like... Are you playing... Do you typically play other people's custom levels, or is it just, like, you in there making shit? Alright, I want... Dude, this fucking sucks. I don't even think this is gonna work when I'm done with it. I don't know if it's possible. Okay, so Moon has to be where Dust currently is if we're gonna do this, right? And then this can go here. You can come up. Although the is clause is going to need to wait for a bit, so we'll put you here. Or not. We need to move you, I think, unfortunately. There's no way for me to disconnect all of this anymore. Let me flatten it out, and then maybe we can see something. Is this possible? Right, okay. So now we have is on this. But I still need to get these over. So how am I gonna like insert a star into the middle of this? I feel like we need this, right? And then Dust is weak, Moon is win. I don't think I can do this like an arbitrary thing. I think maybe I need to have some like prior setup going on. Or hold up, maybe I'm killing it. Maybe we win right here. No, we fucking don't. Maybe, am I like tunnel visioning the setup? Custom packs, but also making stuff? Sorry, I'm way locked in right now. I didn't mean to ignore you. Hugs and kisses. I feel like this is supposed to be the easiest part of all of this. Okay, hold on. Let's bring you down. Moon needs to be left-ish. So, shit. Okay, so we want a stack that looks like this, but Moon is up there. Herm. Alright. Let's do a little bit of that. Right. Okay. Moon win is, and then we won. Right. Okay. Sure. Dust is... Jesus. I almost have the exact opposite of what I want, which is impressive. I don't know how I manage that. Okay, hold on. This is looking a little better, though. So... I think we're almost there. Although, not really. I wanted weak out here. Although, I'm thinking that we can... Shit. Okay. Maybe I need to work backwards. So I'm not doing that actually. Dust is win. Let's get Moon up to where Dust is, and then we'll see where we can go. Right, okay. So, Moon, sure, weak, blah, blah, blah. And then we want... Is should also be up there, so that's gonna be a bit. Sent new music in your DMs? Yo, okay. Hold up. Ruin.ogg. What a... How telling. This is what sounds like in my brain right now. Like, this is my internal soundtrack. Deranged. Have I heard this Baba track yet? What a fucking mashup. Oh wait, no, this sounds like the... Isn't this the forest? I guess I have. Dust is weak. Fuck. Oh. I guess the song title should have tipped me off. Shit, man. Alright. Okay, hold on. Let me actually, like, approach this like a smart man. Give me a sec. We gotta... I don't want Microsoft Edge. I want Paint. Okay. So... Let me... Alright, so... We want... In the end, we want Star... Moon... How do I moon? 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 Moon. Moon. And then... What's the... Win? Win. And then we want... Whatchamacallit? What else do we want? What the fuck? Dust... is... weak, right? Okay, so... In order to do that, though... Let's, like, work backwards from the states that we need. I'm going fucking schizophrenic. Check my corkboard out. Alright, so we're gonna get all up in this bitch. And then... So, what's the thing before that look like? We want weak, stamped on... oh, shit. Wait, no, where did it all go? Okay, hold up. So we want something that looks like this. Hold on, let me make the moon smaller. Moon? Oh, but then see that brings problems. That brings problems for us. Yeah, okay, so we want a 2-stack like that. So we want Dust is moon. Weak wind star. Right? And then where are we at right now? I think that's like possible, at least. Sent you my actual original music. All right, hold up. Starsfloat.ogg. Let's go. Do you just have like Baba Is You Mario Paint composer in the background, like ready for this shit? I need to know. The people need to know. Okay, so let's consult the diagram real quick. Oh wait, what did I just? What horrible secrets did I just leak? Never mind, we're all good. Okay. Weak wind star. Is that actually doable though? Okay, hold on. Okay, so we have this stack now, right? Weak wind star, got the stack, and then we need dust is moon. So we did this a little backwards. But that's okay, we can preserve that kind of. What do we need? Dust is moon. So... Oh wait, shit. I fucked it bad. Damn, this is kind of crazy. This sounds scary, dude. I might wee-wee myself. Do I... Alright, so we have this going, right? And then I think we wanna do this, and then dust is, and then moon. Dust is moon. Right, okay, alright. Oh, wait, I want it backwards, though. Hold on, I fucked it. Alright. Now we're cooking. All it took was me to get the schizophrenic diagram out. And then I think we just do moon, and then I can push that. No, it's fucked. Moon is dust, and then we do moon is dust is moon. No. Wait, hold on. Maybe it's not all lost. Dust is and then moon? No. No. We want dust is moon. And then dust is moon, right? Okay. And then I'm like boned by virtue of man, we're cooked. We're fucking cooked, bro. I'm getting fucked up by blocks. Wait, hold up. I can just make the stack. Give me a second. I'm stupid as hell. Okay, so what do we want to actually like get that? What do we want to actually get that going? I'm sorry. I'm like the diagram and everything. Hold on. Let me get back to like actually capturing the game. All right, and then there we go. No more schizophrenic diagram. Okay, so Actually, maybe a little bit of schizophrenic diagram is a treat. We want Dust is Moon, weak win. Sure. So I think we just want to be down here. Moon is win. We'll get there. Don't worry. We were jumping the gun a little bit. We're jumping the gun a little bit. Right? Is this like cyclic? No, we're killing it. Alright, Dust is Moon. Weak win. And then what was the awesome thing I wanted to do from there? That's not achievable, actually. I fucked up. I forgot that we have like physics to deal with. Dog. Wait. Of fucking course. Alright. My bad. Where do we need the win? Win's on the left. All of that, and for what? Oh, wait, for this. How am I gonna do that? Oh. Wait, hold on. This is just a sequencing issue. No, it isn't. No, it fucking isn't. Alright, and then we... They've got to fucking... They've got to throw me into the abyss, dude. Thank you for the 8th follow, my guy. Alright. We've got 27-ish more minutes. We're gonna speedrun. I'm gonna lock in. We're gonna like jetpack to the end. Okay, so the ice is just here. And it doesn't do anything, so that's cool. Awesome. Text this pole. That's... Oh, so we've got like little sled action going on. I'm down for that. I'm down for that. Empty is Baba, bro. Check it out. The UFO is open and has UFO. UFO is move and defeat. Ice is shut. So can't then we just... I forgot we can pull this. What if ice is empty? Like... Okay. Empty is empty. Whoops. Forgot that. Okay. So... Empty is text? Empty is not. It can't be. Text is empty. We can't steal UFO. The hello poke chest? Question mark? I'm sorry, I got the question mark in there because, like, I don't... There was another guy that came in here, didn't say a word, named Chess Battle Advanced. And, like, I just don't know anymore. I thought there was, like, an untold legion of, like... Yeah, that guy. Like, I just don't know anymore. Like, I'm being dragged into this weird-ass funhouse, and it's not fun for me. Anyway, how are you doing? It's good to have you in. So what's open? Ice is shut. I'm doing all right. I'm having my neurons ground down into like a fine like mist. I thought I was good at this. I thought I was like finally actually like getting my Baba legs, because last time I was cruising through levels like it's nobody's business. And now I just spent like an hour and a half on a bonus level that was honestly like probably the easiest thing I've ever done. Or, I mean, you know, with the exception of the fact that it totally wasn't and took an hour and a half. But it should have been. Can't believe that Pokechess missed the cool music. You should upload it in the Discord. Like I always do, I challenge you to beat a custom level. Yes, sir. I'm down. I'm down. Send me the codes. Send me the launch codes. We'll get it right after this, or if I quit this. Alright, so Baba is you, empty is empty, ice is ice. What are we up to though? We want to put the ice in the UFO stuff. The question is, how do we move the ice into position without dying? We have text. We can modify text, and it's not... I'm not about it. I guess we can get a lot of ice as, like, text. Text is ice. That wouldn't work. Well, no. I think this just ends the level, right? Like, this just blows this up if I try it. Right. Alright, hold up. Let me copy the code down real quick so I don't forget it, because otherwise it will get lost in chat, and I will be banging my head against the wall for, like, 3 hours. Need help understanding empty? No, I got it. It's everything, like, I've been pretty good about my empty manipulation right now. I just wanted to, like, I'm just trying shit to see whether or not... Okay, so ice is ice, too. Interesting. I'm just trying shit to see whether or not I can, like, you know, anything jumps out at me. Empty is pull. This could be funny. It's not funny. It sucks. Okay, wait, hold on though. It does present an interesting opportunity though. So if I were to get a bunch of ice and stack it up like such, right? So like, what if I make a little ice bed? Okay, hold up. I did this poorly. There was not plan in my head. So I want to make a little ice bed, I think, and then we want empty as pull. And then, I don't know, we'll see what's up. Although I don't think that's going to work out now that I'm thinking. Text is pull. Ice. I would have a level to showcase how empty works. You would, or you currently do? Those are two very different things. So let's get this out of here. Let's get Ice's pull going again. Actually, you know what? Let's set emptiest pull up in here, because I want to see how that mechanic works. I want to see whether or not we actually get anything cool going. So we can't actually pull empty. And this is kind of upsetting, because I mean, well, even I guess once empty is pull, we have the UFOs. Like the UFOs will stop moving, but that doesn't mean anything to me because if I was able to move the ice so that I could walk through all that bullshit, like, or I mean, I guess I'm just saying shit now. My thought was that we want to move the ice into here and then like pull empty, but if I were able to do that, then the UFO moving wouldn't matter because then I'd just be able to open the UFO. So like, empty is pull. Empty is empty, Baba is you, ice is ice. UFO is move and defeat. Cloud is stop, ice is shut. UFO is open. UFO has UFO. Okay. So wait, let's move this out of the way real quick because I feel like empty as pull is supposed to like do things here. So I can't move into it like that. Maybe taking a break from this level will allow you to do some good so you can come back later with fresh eyes because the love I gave you will challenge you even when you know all the words in it. Alright. I mean, real. Yeah, we'll give it a go. And then maybe finish space next time. Why can't I It's weird that return to map is like available in the map. Like it's grayed out, but it's kind of weird that they like had it put in there. All right, let's get this going. Play custom levels. Wait, I need to download it first. Get new levels. Blah blah blah. Use level code. Yes, sir. Give me the goods. Keck. By Naporton. Is this? Did you make this? Actually, hold up. Let me download it because otherwise I'm gonna fucking explode. All right. Got you. So if I save the level, play the level. There we go. All right. Let's get this going. So Baba is you. We want something to be win. Wall is stop. Kiki is defeat. Move, push. Wait, what if I give a hard level instead? You're welcome to. I might die, but... Okay. So... defeat, move, push. Sure. We can't... Alright, so let's see what we've got here. If I move this we die. So this isn't really useful to me. Although I can push this over here. And then... like, get a little bit of that action going. Well, no, I can't. Because... Kiki is... Sure. So... the question is, I guess, like, what noun are we going to be able to... So we get the Kikis going, and then... it doesn't really seem that there's a noun that we can, move about, if that makes sense. So I think what we want to do is Kiki is push, and then... Baba is you. Ooh. Wall is stop, Kiki is defeat. I think what we want to do is we want to have Kiki's lined up here. Oh, but you're gonna be a little bit of a bitch, huh? Right? Oh. Yeah, that's not friendly. I like this because it's an actual, like, pushing puzzle. Like, it relies a lot more on, like, the actual pushing mechanics and whatnot. Although, I think now we're in dour straits. Okay, so we got all that going. The problem is that we can't push Baba is you back now. So... I mean, I guess we can push Kiki around, but Kiki is win also, you know, doesn't help us. Whoa, it's Keck? Are you familiar with the level? Okay. So, let's run this back. If I... Hold on. So if I do this, I think this is a necessary move. Like, outright. So then we do Kiki's push. Sure. And then... I feel like we want a Kiki in the corner. Well, no. I also have a whole Sokoban series in Baba. Yo. This level was created thanks to me, but I didn't create it. I approached the creator of this level in the past about another level, and asked him to make other levels with the same vibe and this came about. I've also been largely... No shit, bruh. Okay, so... Yo. Is this the first level in the sequence? That has to be... Because otherwise we can't move the Kikis, and I feel like the Kikis are the only way forward for us. And I don't think we have any other moves than to go north from here. No, but you don't have to play the others for now. Okay. Alright. 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 So... I think up till here, this is forced. Because nothing else works, except for if we were to do... move. But in doing this, we innately lose push and also the game. So now all of this is set up, right? The question is, where do we want to position our Kikis? God, it really does sound like I'm fucking playing. Where do we want to position our PPs? Like, I could do... That doesn't do anything for us. This is fine-ish. Like, we can manipulate them like this. This is cool. I just don't know if this gets us anywhere. Also, our blocks are now defeat, which is not cool. Okay, hold on. Let's go back a bit. I started with Keck, tried to do the other three to see if they'd help me actually figure out what to do here, solve them in 10 minutes, and then proceed to spend some more. I'm fucked, dude. I'm stupid as hell. What? I'm not gonna be doing this. The fuck? Okay. So I think we want to, like, try and smuggle a Kiki into, like, win or something. No? We trust on you? It is misplaced. I'll let you know that one for free. Yeah. Okay. Hold up. Let's back up quite a bit, because somewhere along the line I lost the plot. So this, I think, is good-ish. Enough. Right? We can do that, or maybe it's not. We can do that, get this going, and then these are push, and then we've got plenty of, like, word action we can do. So now we have the feet, and we can, like, shove this into a fucking corner. Although we also, I feel like we want the Kiki. And then... shit. Motherfucker. If you play my level instead, I give you 10 follows. You know, like, there's no way that Twitch doesn't fucking ban you at some point, dude. You gotta be careful about that. No, I'll give this one like 20 more minutes and then I'll check yours out. Although I'm probably not going to be able to do that one either, let's be real. So like I said, I think this is forced. Right? And then maybe we push this Kiki out of the way. And then the question is, where do we want this Kiki? Like, how can I position this Kiki to bring me victory and success and all the other good things in life? And like, I feel as though maybe this actually, hold on. I'm kind of stupid. This isn't forced. We can manipulate this Kiki first off, like before anything. The only problem is that we then have to be careful about our like placement of things. So let's try to give ourselves some space here, right? The main objective should be to form Baba as you while simultaneously creating Baba's win. Yeah, I'm thinking. So, like, this gives us the space to kind of, like, work in here. The only problem is that we need to then somehow do, like, crazy Kiki manipulation to, like, we need to get Kiki behind Baba and Is, at least. Or, I mean, Baba and you, at least, because those need to be moved. We can actually become Kiki, I think. Like, if I were to do Kiki's push, and then a little bit of the... well, not that. We do need to do a little bit of setup first, but, like... yeah, no. Maybe I don't like this, because this doesn't let us move the Kikis. This one will kill me. I will die. Alright, so Kiki's no longer push if I do that. So, Kiki is defeat. You can't be Kiki. Real. True and real. Forgot about that one. Thank you so much. You have to move your Baba is you one layer down for that? Yeah, that's kind of the... that's kind of the rub. I do think that if we're gonna do that, we want defeat to be like safely nestled over here, because I don't know that defeat actually gets us anything ever. Like, this is just a block we can push around, and frankly, space is at a premium in this level, so it's like, you know, what are we even doing? If we do this. This is a high-risk, low-reward move. Ah, and then by moving defeat around, I have fucked myself in the... oh no. Wait, don't do that. Make soup out of it. Wait, that's cool, actually. Hold on. Baba's you. And then... right. Forgot about that one, my bad. So, I want... okay, I understand the defeat now. I understand the purpose of its, I understand the purpose of it hurting me. I understand the way in which they mean to inflict pain upon me. Okay, so that's just bad. Okay. So, we do need space here. So what if I push you in here, actually? I feel like I'm going to be punished for trying to abuse the corners in such a way. This is good, I think. This is better than the default spot. Already, I am regretting my decisions. So, maybe we just work around the defeat for now. Maybe we exercise some of that, like, Zen Buddhist knowledge and just live with it. Let's put the Kiki over there, surely. I feel like that's supposed to be a last move, or maybe not at all. Kiki. This defeat is going to rock my shit in the long run. Okay, so Kiki's push, and then we want to... this is bad. I've already fucked up. Do this. Kiki is you, Kiki's push. I was liking this one a lot more. And then I want a clear path to get the Kiki. I want like mad Kiki action up here. So let's... I feel like this is still recoverable no matter what we do, so let's get that going. Right. Okay. Fun fact, the answer is 2 minutes and 45 seconds long. Dude, fuck off. Are you kidding me? I'm cooked. Right, Kiki's defeat. I knew that. Kiki's already defeat, doesn't matter much to me. Right, that's horrifying. That's a move, I guess. Okay, maybe we do it this way. Okay, so now Kiki is push, and then... okay, my bad. Maybe we want defeat going that way, and then... Kiki's you, Kiki's push, right, okay. Now we just want this other Kiki to, like, kindly fuck off. You know? The problem is that I think I trapped our push block, like, in a fit of stupidity. So maybe we get rid of... or... is there really no way? Yeah, okay, that works. Right. And then we also have the problem of a trapped Kiki block. So maybe we move things... let's vacate these premises. And then... right. Except we don't want Kiki in the push block. So maybe the defeat block is the way. Right? And then we can't push. That's bad. Okay. Shit. Shit and fucking. Maybe a little bit of piss. Okay, there we go. Now we're... that's bad. Fuck. Dude. I'm in pain. Like, this is bad. Alright. A little bit of that action. And then we'll get the move over here. And now our Kikis are all in a row. Although, we are presented with a problem in that... yeah, there we go. Okay. So now our Kikis are block desynced. Which is not for long, though. Shit. Wait, hold on. Maybe this is just a matter of timing. So, move, and then now, and then... oh. Oh, no. Oh. Not about this. I'm not about this. Alright. Now we have Kikis, but the Kikis are synced. And forgive me if I'm wrong, but there is no way to desync the Kikis, so this is a fail state. This is fucked. This is horrifying. And then that's bad because we can't push them. So we want them, like, wait. Yeah, this is fine, I think. This does. This we do. Wait. That move block is gonna cook me. Hold on. So maybe we don't wait then. Okay. And then you go here. You go here. And then the U is the problem. Huh. I wonder how. I would need, I think, to do like some crazy bullshit in one move if that were to happen. So like what would be the push? 'Cause like we can move a maximum of Chess Battle Advanced in Baba, let's go. We can move a maximum of 3 blocks with all of the Kikis, but that's only because we can move 2 blocks horizontally or vertically. So like this doesn't work because we're not moving enough blocks. We would either have to like lose our agency over Baba and then like have the Kikis do it for us, or we'd have to push in tandem with the Kikis, and I think that's incredibly hard to set up. Are you making new music for Chess Battle Advanced? Damn. Wait, hold on. Okay, maybe the play is to have... No, well, maybe. No. I was thinking about setting up a machine where the one Kiki goes horizontally and the other goes vertically, and then we rely on tile spacings to like incrementally do the Baba is you clause on the second row. But frankly, if that's the requirement, I would sooner kill myself than actually like go through setting that up. Holy shit. I've never seen it done this bad, man. And then we can't even do like Kiki is right now. Wall is stop, Kiki is defeat. Baba is you. Hey, yeah, wait, hold up. Kiki is Baba, though? Oh, God. Dude. I can't believe you threw this shit at me. You saw me on the spaceship levels, and you were like, yeah, he can do that. I was struggling on a fucking... Brother. Alright. I might have to ruminate on this one for like 8 years. I might have to go into like the Zen chamber and figure this shit out. These are brain cells that could be used to solve like the fucking P equals NP problem or whatever. You know, we could be like doing actual intellectual work right now. I could be programming like fucking missile guidance systems or some shit. On the bright side, there's no empty space here, just simple words. I'm gonna level with you. Regular ass Sokoban games can fuck me up. So now the fact that we're like now logic editing with the fucking with the boulders and shit, like this is crazy. And I keep saying that. I feel like I'm wearing out the meaning of this is crazy, but that's only because this is crazy enough to warrant it. So like I do feel like the solution here is to like get the Kiki Mand assembly line to like try and push Baba Is You down here or something, but I don't think that that's like viable. If I have to have like Kiki's pushing off of other Kikis too, that'd be evil, and I feel like that's something that would be required in here. Kiki's defeat, Baba Is You, blah blah blah. So like Baba is win, and then I'd stop being you. And I can't even do that because this needs to be... We need to get some shit rolling over here, you know what I'm saying? And this is kind of scary because they sync up. Like... So... I feel like this isn't a bad place to be, though. Like, I feel as though there's a solution available from here. Like, this is pretty far in. So, how are we going to move Baba Is You down? Is the question. Like, what sort of fucked up, like, Minecraft flying machine can I contrive to get that to happen? Especially since Kiki is, like, push relies on Baba Is You being here. You know? Like, that's the craziest part of all of this. If I have Kiki is here, then Baba would be right here. And you would be right there. And based on the solution time, I feel like based on the solution time, I feel like most of that waiting is waiting for, like, Kiki's to push shit around. No? Okay. Fine. Alright. So, at the very least, we know that, like, the Kiki Is You can only be here and the Baba has to be on this axis. So, if we're gonna do that, how would we go about it? I think the defeat is intentionally here as a backstop. So then we want to Baba, and then... But the Kikis would then have to push off of other Kikis, huh? I can't move them where they are right now, so let's go ahead and give them a little, yeah. Alright, so I definitely want one of them going vertically, and then one of them has to, like, what, periodically interact with the others? So, like, maybe I want one on the, horizontal for real, actually. And then we can use defeat as a backstop, and then... No, but we can't have them interact ever, because then they'll both be going in the same direction, and then nothing matters. So... So what? Is there a move I can contrive so that I lose agency over Baba, and then in the same move set the Kikis going such that Baba Is You forms? That would be interesting. So how would I set that up? Because everything... It would have to be... That would have to be a vertical move, no? Or I could, I guess, hit it from here and have, like, that could work. Okay. Although we have to move the is. And that's crazy. My moving buddies. I love the fact that you know exactly the angle of this level, but the execution is the challenge. Well, it's not even the execution, it's the planning. I mean, don't get me wrong, for all of the Baba's U levels I've played, like, this is definitely the most, like... This is definitely the most involved with, like, position specifics. Which makes it really cool. It's just the fact that I need to, like, figure out what we're doing here. Like, how am I gonna move? I need, I think, to move 3 blocks simultaneously. Otherwise, I lose agency. But if I don't do that, is there a way that I can get the Kikis to reassemble the whole thing? Maybe... no. Is the Kiki thing, like, position correct? Here, let's do some stupid bullshit real quick. So, if I have this over here, and I want to make Baba is you, how would I go about that? We can't move this horizontally. At least not off the rip. Because then we lose Kiki's move, right? So we want to disassemble... Like, we have to move Baba and you first, I would think. Like, I can hardly believe that this is, like, possible. Shit. I guess once I'm done with push, I can use it to kind of, like, make scaffolding. Like, I can use defeat and push down here to sort of line up Baba is you for, like, you know, construction, so to speak. But the problem is still moving this down 1. Ugh. And, like, on that matter, that means that I need Kiki's facing this way. Or at least, I need 1, at least. Shit. Baba is win, Baba's you. So we would need, I guess, then to move the whole cross over here? Yeah, no, I mean, like, it's a good puzzle. It's just... my fucking peon brain, bro. Alright, so I think in the end, realistically, we want the whole cross here. Right? So, like, Baba is you. Baba is here. Is you. And then Kiki move. But that would require me to get Kiki off the edge, which is literally impossible. So then... So then what? See, that's like... I think, what? So, we want is right here. And if that's going to be the case, then we can't be doing... Hold on. Let me take a look at this. So we do need to move this horizontally, I think. What could be Kiki's last move if it's going horizontal like that? Like, assuming that we were able to... So if I had it like that, Kiki's final move would be pushing this stack over 1. Which isn't enough. So that means that in order to solve this, I would need to have agency over Baba past Kiki's final move. Which means that we're expected, I guess, to move this down before Kiki we're expected to move this down with the Kikis, and then after that, move things into place ourselves. So... I don't like that, because then we're losing, whatchamacallit. Yeah, I don't get it, man. Alright. I think I'm gonna throw in the towel on this one and go to the next level. I want to come back to this. It's just that I don't have the fucking brain power for it. Waiting. Check my second one before then. Alright, hold on. I'll do stick figures and then yours. Alright, sounds like a plan. Let's... Yeah. We'll do his first, just for the purposes of getting a nice even distribution. Sunken Ampersand Ruins by the Lost Stick Figure. Let's see what we can do here. Alright, so we have 2 Babas. Baba is stop and Baba is you. Cool. Flag is. Wall is stop. So we don't have a flag. Baba is stop, Baba is you. Rock is push and rock. So we want... Right, okay. So we can't really break that right now. So... Rock is push and rock. Flag is win. We don't have anything to turn into a flag yet. And in fact, I don't... Flag is... Wall is stop. We can't really do anything to the wall. Baba is up there. Baba is flag. And then we can do flag as win, but we need some way to convert only one of our Babas into not Ba. Or we need to co-opt the rock. Flag is Baba, doesn't really do much. Flag is you, that could be good. Not too much to play with. We can't really get a double movement going. So, hold up. Right. If only I had, like, The extra Baba. If only we could be moving that around. So what? Flag is you, but we still need something. Baba is flag is you. Right, okay. Ah, Baba is Baba. Oh wait, hold on. That's actually fine though. Because we can dislocate this, which gets us access to all of the good stuff. TM. And then we can, so this is lost in the process, which is sad and brings me great pain. So then what? I guess we can like grab a Baba and then try and do flag is Baba. Although I think we lose a little too much resource in that process. I also think I fucked up in I think I fucked up already in having lost whatchamacallit. Baba and flag is you. Right, can't take that. So what? Bring this down here. Baba and stop. So what do we want to do with this and? We can't get that Baba is. That is that we lost would be really cool, but I think that's necessary to lose. So we'll just say it's recoverable for the time being. Wall is stop. So do we actually need the stop clause, I guess is the question. And so Baba and flag is you, I think is what we want to do now. Although okay, wait, hold up. So we have the extra and. So let's go ahead and I feel like we can waste this one. Baba and flag is you, and then we can do I've fucked up a little bit. Hold up. Let's I will be back, Lurk. It's okay, I appreciate it. Alright, so let's do that, and then shit. What are we up to? Maybe I should have gotten that and out before I did all this. Shit. Okay, so let's get all you out for funsies. Let's fill this with rock, just for convenience purposes. Alright, rock is push and rock. And then Baba is we can't do and flag, unfortunately. So what are we sticking an and on then? Right? Because we have Baba and flag is you. And then we have another and then Baba. We don't have any Babas on the field. Icky, icky, icky. So Baba and flag is you. Maybe we want... Baba is flag is you. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Baba is Baba and... What? Very interesting. Alright, so what if we do Baba as win? Just set that up preemptively. Except we can't. Excellent. Very cool. Maybe we do need that stop. Now that I'm thinking about it, I probably shouldn't have thrown that away. So let's run this back again. So, because we can use stop to extend a clause just long enough. So what? Our opening move was... Baba is flag and you, I guess. Maybe we open it up from a different way. Well, if I want access to this, then this isn't great. Because the only thing I can do here is flag is Baba, and then we're dead. So I do think that we want to go this way first, right? And then we do flag is Baba is you, like we did last. Oh, wait. Did I already fuck this up? Shit. Alright, hold on. Let's do this the way that doesn't destroy everything. And then we do the flag is wall. Oh, that could be interesting. Well, not really. Alright, and then where do we sever? Right? Because, like, we can do that. Or... So, if I, like, carry that away, right? Let's just put the rocks in the corner because... why not? And then go around... Okay. So now we have some stop action. Let me like clear the boulders out. Is there a way I can move that? Yeah, sure. Stop. Hold on. Okay. So now we have a decent path through here and a stop block. So we can do Baba is stop and Baba and you. And that Baba is like immovable in I think all cases anyway. So we can put this here. I guess we can still get an and Baba and flag is you. Or we can reestablish this. What do we want to kidnap a Baba and make it into win, I guess. Or we want to figure out Baba is you. Flag is Baba. Or hold on. Can I make more of myself? Flag is Baba and you. Baba is stop and Baba and you. So if there were a way to make it so that I didn't lose myself during that, that would be cool. Rock is pushing rock, wall is stop. End rock. Shit. Well, let's get rid of the rocks, I guess, and then we'll see what clears up. So... shit. Baba is flag is you. The problem is that we want to move the flag. Like... Is there a way for me to get this is out? If I do Baba and flag is you, then I can't just not move the flag. So... Baba is stop and you. And I can't move any of that over. Baba is stop. I can't get rid of the rocks. So that doesn't really do much. Flag. That's the thing. I don't have an is I can get, like, I can transport anywhere. We lose that off the rip. Unless I'm stupid and, you know, just doing things wrong. So, Baba is flag is you. Is there a way for me to... I mean, there's gotta be a reason I've got two of me, right? A flag is... or what? So... maybe I can position myself such that... flag is gonna become Baba? Well, maybe let's not lose the end. So, Baba is... So what? I want to do flag is Baba. Baba, and then Baba is stop and you, I guess. I'm being trolled by the fact that there are two of me right now. The desync is crazy. All right. Wait. So then I feel like this is just bringing us back to square one, though. Wouldn't we want and something? So, like... And... Flag is Baba and... I mean, not even necessarily Baba. We want flag is Baba and flag, I guess. But I guess we can set that up after the fact. So let's do... But we can actually never do that. Okay, so we can do Baba is Baba and flag, though. Right. Sure. Maybe not. Hold on. Baba is stop and... Sure. Hold on. So that, I think, needs to happen. Baba is stop and you. And then... we need... flag is Baba. Except we can't do that. Unless we're very clever about how we move. So I need to get myself over here, right? Ugh. Dude, my fucking brain. Is there a way for me to do that? No. Because this would have to be the setup, I think, right? Right. So maybe we approach this from the other side. I just lost that end. So let's do that. So Baba is stop and you. Or hold up, let's get our little mirror buddy over here. That's right. Okay, so we can't... Fuck. Jeez. Baba is flag and you. Flag is you is necessary. Alright. Is there a way I can do this? Baba and flag is stop. And then how would I position myself such that see, this is a problem. So I need to I would need to take a left move. And that would mean that I would need... Yikes. Shit. Alright. One more go at it. I think I'll start fresh once more, and then I'll get to the next level, just because I don't... I think I'm a little too wiped out for this. Baba is stop, and Baba is you. Right, sure. Flag is. Baba is flag is Baba. Wouldn't do anything, would it? Alright, so I'm fairly certain that the first thing we have to do, at least, is... this. Convert ourselves into flags, right? Alright, hold on. Already fucked up. So, like this. Dude, having two of yourself is like always the most annoying thing in the world. Okay, so Baba is flag, Baba is you, right. And then I guess we can come around here and then take pretty much all of this out for free. Right. I feel as though if I get synced, it's a fail state, so let's not do that. Okay, so with this, Baba is flag, flag is you. We can do rock is something, but that doesn't work because welcome back. No, rock is... I don't think we have any adjectives that really matter here. Because rock is push, and we can't make rock into win, even if we could make a long enough chain. So... Like, this is... The fact that we can't really interact with this is so disappointing. Rock is pushing rock. So then, how? Because we'd need stop to be in there. Flag is you. So... Baba is X and you. We can do Baba as Baba and you, I guess. And then... We don't have anything that does, like, flag as Baba, though. That's the problem. So... Really the only... Well, we just don't have enough is. Because this is immovable right now, as is. Hey Michael, what's going on? You spend money on that? I'm blowing you up, bruh. Baba is flag, Baba is you. I also still have to fix the fucking alert. I feel so bad about that. Because I never actually set up the subscribe alerts. I made my overlay before I thought I had to worry about affiliate stuff. So it just uses the last data that it got right now. It's pretty messy. I've been meaning to fix it, but I still haven't actually updated like my Godot drivers and whatnot yet. Baba is flag is you. Shit. So... We want stop in here. Like, I feel as though we got... Is Baba and... Like, it's gotta be a go in one move, no? So, hold up. Let's bring the stop out. And then... Shit. Baba is flagging you. If I move it this way, we take an L. And I don't think there's pushing anything that I want to push right to begin with. So the stop has to be over here. I think. And then... The problem is that the is also has to move. So unless I were able to get it, like, kind of snuggled in like that, things are bad. Although we do have the and. I guess if we were to... If I were to find some way to go right into this... Flag... Sure. Let's give it a go. Although I feel as though I've already done that. Alright. And then let's sync up real quick. Right. Forgot about that bit. Because we're not Papa. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I'll get back to this like first level next stream, because this actually feels like somewhat solvable to me at the very least. It doesn't seem like it should take too much. I'm just kind of out of juice for the night. So I'll get back to this level first thing next stream, or next Baba stream. Let me just check out this last one and then we'll call it, because I'm kind of... Whatever brain fatigue actually exists, I am definitely undergoing right now. So let's see what's going on in here. Fallen creature by Sequest. Jelly is stop. Move. Crab is fall. And then we want, I guess, Crab is win at some point. Baba is you, Hedge is stop, Bubble is sink, and Text is float. I beat that one? Oh, absolutely not. Are you kidding me? No, I'm too stupid for that right now. I'm gonna try and tackle it again next stream. And then Text is float. So I want to somehow move the crab over here. That's right, I can't move the crabs horizontally because they're not push. I think this one is harder than Keck, just saying. Dude, I'm out here dying, bro. Come on. I guess we do need to, like, move the crabs, right? So, how do we redirect them? Jelly is stop, I guess. But we need them to go horizontally, no? Jelly is stop. If Jelly is fall, then we don't really get anything out of that. We... Do I need to... Like, can I force them a different way? If I... No. Can I change the direction of fall somehow? Check your DMs. Yes, sir. Hold on. Let me... Alright, yeah, Discord's already an active sound thing. Let's... Wait, hold up. We actually have, like, harmonics and shit. Yo? It was cool until we got the Discord going. Okay, so... Dude, this is evil. So I can break one of these bubbles with the jelly. I feel like the jelly is what I ultimately want for the purpose of win, though. No? So... What? Crab is jelly. Or jelly is crab. Right? No. Crab is fall, auto sets them to down. And then I want the jelly to... Can I have the jelly move the crabs? Hold on. So, let's... Crab is move. Just for a little bit. Sure. And then... Fun fact part 2, the level creator herself uploaded a 4-minute and 10-second answer to this on YouTube. You're not helping. Okay, so we do this. Actually, hold up. Let's get this, let's get this... I'm trying to, like, figure out a way to get this move vertically. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So now that that's going... Let's get Crab's move. From the top ropes, right? Okay, okay. And then... There's so much fucking bullshit going on. If I have them both move at once... Like, that's not gonna work. Is it? There's gotta be some, like, crazy fucking... Like, only found in the deepest depths of the code movement tech going on. Yeah, that doesn't... And if I have the crab... Let's say I don't do that. If I have the crab move into the space that the jelly is going to move into... Sorry, hold on. Okay, so now they're facing upwards. Not that that really means anything. And then... Yeah, they just move through each other. Okay. Is there, like, one frame during a fall where... Like, what is the fall for? I don't understand. Does fall change orientation depending on what you land on? Like, surely not, right? Hold on, let me... Acquiring good insight, great planning, and knowledge of one or two obscure interactions in order to win. This is just the updated fall sprite. I'm dying out here, dogs. Jelly is stop. If jelly becomes stop while the crab is on it, what happens then? I feel as though I wouldn't just have stop if I didn't have to use it. Alright, jelly is stop. And then we want crab as move. Sure. Fine. So Jelly stop. And then if Jelly is also move, maybe? Like, if I'm stop and then I'm also move. Although I feel as though I kind of fucked up by having... Yeah, by having that occur. Alright, let's not make this fall. Jelly is stop. Crab is... Let's get crab. Ugh. I'm sure that it has to do with... Because fall doesn't do anything like that. I'm sure it has to do with some crazy bullshit. RE, like... Getting something. Oh, damn. I'm sure it has some, like, crazy bullshit to do with getting you to intersect with, like, some sort of stop block and then using fall to reorient. Jesus fuck. I don't know what just called my throat, but that was fucking crazy. Crazy bullshit, I guess this level can surprise you. Whatever mechanic is at play, whatever interaction is necessary to reorient the crabs is, like, almost certainly beyond me. Unfortunately, I have not, like, spent much time at all on the Baba Wiki or anything like that. I want to see. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll bite the bullet. Let me pick here. Okay. So I'm listening. You have my attention. I will just listen to you because I didn't see the answers directly, so feel free to comment, but try not to say what exactly is going on. Oh. I mean... I'll give you the two answers about this one and this one. The other one, the first one. Alright. React on stream? Okay, alright. Sounds good. Oh, this is the, This is the Keck solution. Oh, okay, alright. I got you. Alright. Sure. Right, okay. I'm feeling vindicated thus far. Although the amount of, like, the amount of preparation that must have... Oh, you fucker. Right. Okay. I'm gonna level with you. I'm like skipping through this like 5 seconds at a time because like so much of it's just prep work, but this doesn't look right. Okay. Sure. What? Okay. I could be wrong, but this feels suboptimal. Right? Okay. Oh. No, I get it. Sure. Huh? Alright, I'd have never gotten that. Well, that's not necessarily true. I would have... Everything I said about the puzzle was true, for the most part. Like, all of the prerequisites that I spoke about were there. It's just the execution that's complete bullshit. And I mean, I've got mad respect for it, but like I would have had to have gone into that fresh. I would have had to gone into that fresh, and I would have had to gone into it fresh multiple times. Do you think you would have been able to do the if I was desperate enough, maybe. I think that I would have had to play like a lot more custom levels that abused like similar mechanics to be like familiar enough with them in order to think of that as like a thing to go to. The mechanic that has to be abused in order to win, I think, is like it is necessarily demonstrated if you're on the right path. Like you do it in like the first, you do it very quickly, and you just need to think about it a little more. I would not have been I would not be able to do that, especially not in a streaming environment, unless I had a lot of time to think about it. And I gave that maybe 30 minutes. That would probably require me to sit down for 4 hours, and like I would probably have to do it on paper outside of like the restrictions of the control scheme of Baba. Also, hello, Strawberry. It's very good to see you. You're more or less catching the tail end. Sorry about that. I kind of just want to see how this one's done and then dip. I've been at this for way longer than I intended to be. Vava always sucks me the fuck in, man. These are some dangerous ass streams, but it's okay. I'm making up for the stream I didn't do on Monday. No, I've got a secret stream I've got to do tomorrow anyhow because I want to finally close out all of the overlay stuff. So we can catch up then. The second video. Is this a okay. So let's see what we're doing here. Really, all I want to see is how you're supposed to reorient the crabs. Okay, sure. If you reorient the crabs. Wait, hold up. There's already some, like... Okay, sure. Right. Huh? Okay. And then we... I'm confused as to... Okay, alright. So we get everything set up like so. But why? Huh? What? I don't get it, man. That's crazy. I mean, like, I'm down for the block intersection. Like, sure. Like, that's cool. 100% like awesome. Why the jelly starts moving 2 spaces at a time, I still don't get even after seeing the video. Although the... Oh my god. That's also an awesome dupe. I'm on board for that. I got roped into more shit again. I'm so sorry to hear. Do you think you're gonna be able to, like, find your way out without, you know, all that shit? Finish the video? Yeah, I am. But I still don't understand, like... Dude, 1 or 2 obscure mechanics, bro. Are you fucking kidding me? Absolutely not. That mother... Alright, so... The jellyfish moving 2 spaces at a time, I still don't get. My only assumption is that at some point we were able to duplicate the move block. Because I was skipping through the video, like, trying to... like, just get the fine points of it. So I assume that at some point, we duplicated the move block, and then we're able to move twice with, like, crazy bullshit I didn't think about. And then, having the 2 move blocks, we get the funny jelly skip, which we then somehow use to, like, self-intersect blocks, so that we can duplicate things by having stop and fall be on the same tile and count as one thing. And then there's, like, all manner of fuckery that... What the fuck, man? I'm so glad that's not base game. If I had to do this in base game, I'd cry. No, I wouldn't have been able to do it. You'd need to give me the Lua source code in front of me, and like I'd watch. I'd have to figure out like on the processor level how the registers change. I'm not the one who fucked up this time for once I'm in the right. Also, luckily it's not IRL. I mean, don't get me wrong, it sucks to have to like resort to this, but worst comes to worst, like, you can just turn the computer off, let's be real. Between Keck and this, which one's more difficult? Okay, so that's I don't think that's a fair question. Because Keck is doable as long as you're like high as fuck. Like if you're on weed, I bet you would take notice of the mechanic it demands of you exploiting, like, just by virtue of you doing the level, and then you could probably bang it out in like 4 hours. I think this level is impossible without you actually knowing, like, mechanistically how the game works. I don't know what the actual order of operations is. I'm sure there's a list somewhere that tells you what order things happen in. I don't know, like, there's a dupe, I think, that you need to know about here that I didn't even see it in the video. Like, I'm still trying to wrap my head around the jellyfish thing. So that needs to happen. I've never seen 2 conditional blocks, like 2 rule blocks on top of each other used at once. That's necessary. I would have never known about that. And and then I didn't know about fall and stop being able to duplicate downwards. So, like, there's just no way in hell I would have ever done this. You need necessarily to know about the game. Last one of this live stream, want to try a little for the want to show the answer to. I'm sorry, dog. I don't think I can fucking I don't think I can stomach it. If you're around next stream, I want to do... I guess we're still doing Baba on Monday next week, because I skipped Crosscode, or we're like a day off, so... if you're around Monday at like 8 EST, that's when we'll do the Baba stream. I've gotta give Stick Figures level another go, and then I'd be more than happy to take a look at your thing too. Just, I don't know, keep the code on the clipboard. You know what, I'll write it down, fuck it, and then we'll get to it then. Before you end, you have my attention. No. Just watch it without context? Sure thing, sure thing. Oh, see, this is a nice level. We got, like, the nice neutral color palette. This looks like a... This looks like a base game level. Wait. Okay, sure. Right. What? Wait. What? Wait. Baba has text. Scrolls wall. What? That... Oh, okay. And then... Right. Alright. Sure. Okay. And then we just want to do it over and over again? What the fuck? Okay. Dude. This is downright abusive. Right, and then... Yeah, no. I can tell you right now, I'd never fucking get that. Most fucked up New York Times crossword. Holy shit. Yeah, no, I hope I never get there. Like, if I ever have this kind of knowledge of the game, I just need to get a job at that point. Like, I need to go outside. Like, if you have that kind of brain, you could be like fixing the world. Like, you could be solving the millions of deaths that happen due to malaria. But we're playing Baba as you, bro. Like, anyway, I'm sorry. I don't mean to send astray your way with that one. I'm just saying, like, holy fuck. Of all of the things that you could know intimately, like, ooh. Anyway, I appreciate you at least sending me the levels. It is kind of cool to see, like, how crazy this can get at its logical extremes. Although, I mean, bro, coming in here and asking me to play that shit's kind of crazy. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. I think next stream is gonna be the dude solved Keck took 6 hours. Yeah, no, we've rated him before. I think he does model painting streams. Every once in a while, I pop in and lurk. But I've been too afraid to say hi. I feel like after I raid you, if I like come into your chat, be like, hey, it's like, you know. I mean, that's an unjustifiable position to have, I think. It's just a weird, like, ick that I have in my own head. I'll get over it eventually. But yeah, let's see, orders of business. The Discord bot, I did that thing. It works now. You can get your roles by yourself without me having to do anything. That's cool. I wish I actually streamed the programming process for that. What else? Yeah, next stream Friday, Crosscode, ADST. And then, well, I guess next scheduled stream, I'm gonna do a secret stream tomorrow, I think, if I can. And I think that's about it. I discovered him because I saw people who stream Baba Is You on the Twitch. Oh, yo, shit. SullyGnome.com, bro? The fuck is this? Yo? The Twitch Data Science API. What the fuck? He started streaming Drool again. Oh. Yeah, I've gotta pop in and say hi at some point. Anyway, yeah, no, I hope it's been as fun for you guys to watch as it was for me to play. Hopefully I see you guys around, and yeah. If anyone's got any raid suggestions, go ahead, please leave them in the chat. Otherwise, I'll just find a guy, or maybe we just don't. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, nah, we'll do it. Fuck it, why not? Who's this guy? You look cool. You also speak English, so like people will be able to understand you. All right, cool. Have a good one, everybody.